But let's jump into it. The NFL Week 4 pick show. I am barely hanging on to a lead in first place. You should have followed us last week. All three of us went 4-2. I am at 10-9-1. Zach is at 10-10, and Maddie is at 9-11. So we're still very much bunched up at the top. Let's talk about our Sunday noon games. I'll get us started. Give me Cincinnati -7.5. Oh wait,
that's going on right
tonight.
Now.
Sorry, Zach, cut that. I forgot I wrote that down.
No, cut that.
No, we're not. No, we're gonna keep that in here.
Okay. Well, either way, 7.5. There's still 9 minutes left. Keep giving me the Bengals.
Yet.
They're going to cover it. I still believe in Cincinnati.
Don't worry, you're not dead yet.
That's actually what I took in the game, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I'll actually move into the games that are actually going to happen on Sunday. Give me the Washington football team. They are going to Atlanta. Atlanta picked up a win last week. I just don't know if Atlanta can repeat it. Washington's defense is much better than New York's, and I think even with Heineke, I think they're going to be able to handle. I don't trust the Falcons enough to do this 2 weeks in a row. They're not good enough to make that a consecutive thing, I don't think. And you guys are going to hate me, but I'm going to take Detroit +3. Sorry, I got to do it.
Shut up.
Don't care.
I'm going to tell you the reason why, though. The reason why is, like, Detroit has just had the worst luck this season, it feels like. It's bound to change at some point.
This season?
Well, okay, so since 1952.
I was going to say,
okay.
It didn't start this season.
Zach, you know what that means? They're due.
Yeah, that's what they all say. I'm going to take Giants +7.5. in New Orleans against the Saints. I just don't trust Jameis right now as a quarterback. It just seems like I don't know what's going on there. But I think this Giants team is better than some people think they are, I guess.
Zach, I will caution you on this. I have bet on the Giants the first 3 weeks of the show, and I've yet to win a bet or bet them or against them. And I was going to take that game, and the only thing that worried me was I believe New Orleans is actually going to play in New Orleans for the first time this season.
Oh yeah, but Jameis Winston's still their quarterback, right?
Valid counterpoint.
And then I have two. Sorry, I got two here. I'm gonna go Browns -2 in Minnesota. The Vikings can't keep this going.
Yeah, big win last weekend. I don't know if they can do it 2 weeks in a row.
I do not think so.
All right, my first one, I'm going to go with the Dolphins, -2 at home. I think it's tale of two bad teams. Jacoby Brissett revenge game, obviously going to go face his former team, the Colts. So, that means big things for a guy like Jacoby Brissett. But I do think he moved the ball a lot better than was expected last week. I think with that offense, Tua's going to be out for a while. He's on IR now. I think Miami at home, they're only laying 2. Just kind of feels like one of those games.
There's nothing about Indianapolis that just rings confidence.
Nothing at all. And the quarterback situation is it's not good. I think the defense is a little bit less than what you'd expect, and now Quentin Nelson's hurt too. So I think Indy's just one of those teams just reeling right now. So I'm going to jump on Miami there. Also going to ride Zach and tail there because I like Cleveland. I think Cleveland opened up as a 1-point fave. It's now up to 2, but I do think they're kind of just a better team in general than Minnesota. I think they can kind of stop Minnesota's air attack too. So I think give me the Browns on the road there.
All right, let's move into the afternoon games. Not a ton on the schedule. I think there's only 4 afternoon games. I'll go ahead. I'll take the Packers -6.5 coming off that win. I just don't think the Steelers are very good. And Ben Roethlisberger back to being, is he hurt? Is he not? I don't know. No one knows. Pass at least a touchdown. And I will also take the Baltimore Ravens +1 going into Denver. I think Denver's improved. I don't know if I trust Denver enough right now.
I will go right against you on that one. I'm going to take the Broncos -1 at home against the Ravens. I think the Broncos are a very good team. And I'm going to take the Rams -4.5 at home against the Cardinals.
I don't hate. I don't hate that Rams pick at
I just
all.
don't think the Cardinals are very good.
I also think the Rams are very good right now.
Matthew Stafford is going to have himself maybe an MVP of the year. I don't know.
Maddie, who you got?
For 3 o'clock games, I going 2 separate games from you guys. I'm taking Seattle +3. I think Seattle's offense is going to have a lot of problems for San Francisco. It's a battered team. Kind of had a tough game last week. Just didn't really kind of get the stops when it felt like they needed to. And I think Seattle's going to be able to take advantage of that. I think DK Metcalf and Lockett.
And it's like, can you pull that gut wrenching loss out of your system, throw it away fast enough to be able to recoup for an interdivision?
Right. And
that
then
should be a really good game.
I think, and it's literally, I know I seem to go against the Packers a lot. This one, I actually am going to go against them again, even though I took them last week, solely because I think it's just one of those total trap bets where it's like, okay, Green Bay's less than a touchdown fave at home against a struggling Pittsburgh team. Green Bay's looked great the last 2 weeks. I think it's just one of those games where Pittsburgh kind of just shows up, scratches out a decent effort. I don't think they're going to win, but keeps it close. And I think that's just kind of one of those lines where it's 6.5. It's just like feels like they're begging for Green Bay money in that one. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
All right, we'll move into the Sunday night game. We have Tom Brady's return to New England, Tampa Bay -7. Go ahead. I will take I keep going back and forth on this. Give me New England +7. I just feel like Bill Belichick's going to have something cooked up. He's been around Tom Brady way too long. He knows those little things that maybe other coaches don't. I'll take New England +7.
I'm going to take the Patriots. No, I'm going to take Tampa Bay -7.
Maddie, who you got?
I'm gonna ride with Zach on that one. I'm taking Tampa Bay. I already bet that one was -6 when it first came out on Monday, actually. So jumped on that one already. But I'd take them up to 7.5 if you had to.
And Monday night, we have the Raiders heading to the Chargers. Chargers -3. I think this Raiders team is really good. I'm not ready to sell out on them yet. Give me the Raiders +3. I think they're going to have a huge, huge showing of fans in Los Angeles. Obviously, the old California connection there. I think the Raiders are a better team, and I think they're going to win this game outright.
I am not with you, Boomy. I am going Chargers -3. I think the Chargers are a very good team. And I think I saw it was like Chargers +400 to win the division. I'll take that. I'm not saying they're going to for sure win, but the Chiefs, they already have the game up on them. They beat them in Kansas City. I think this is going to be a good team. That's good value on I think the Chiefs are still -125, so that's good value.
I was thinking the same thing about a Raiders divisional win. I don't know what those odds
are.
3-0.
I'm with Zach on this one. I think the Chargers have had a tough loss against Dallas and kind of a weird game. Like you said, the beating Kansas City in Kansas City is a big game for the confidence of a young team with a young quarterback. I think the Raiders are one of those teams that they're 3-0. Yes, they very well could have lost to Miami last week. They were getting smoked early. They looked just sluggish. Derek Carr looked like crap. I think Miami took their foot off the gas pedal at times, especially late in the first half. Let the Raiders right back into it then. The Raiders beat up on a Pittsburgh team that I don't think is really impressive. I know I just took them, against Green Bay, but like I said, that was more against the number than anything. I just think it's one of those weeks where the Raiders kind of have a comeback to earth moment.
We will see. Like I said, we're all bunched up here at the top of the NFL Pick Show. Make sure to check out our bets and follow along. We've been hot last week, so let's see if we can keep it rolling.